Do you want to see more of the comings and goings of the Tempest Federation village? And, of course, its inhabitants. Of course you do. Why else would you be here? Unless it's for ulterior motives. And not at all because someone has let slip kind of what this episode might be. So, I am definitely not very eager to get on with it, so let's reminisce of the past, what we've encountered so far, the trials that we've been... No, let's just watch the episode. Crab. Let's hope no one's too hungry. Now, bringing Ranga to the beach means you're going to have to properly brush him down, otherwise you're going to have sand appearing in your village for months to come. Have I mentioned how much I enjoy this kind of music? So peaceful. Ted, how long are they staying here for? I feel like Gobta is a little too excited here. And the big reveal. As to be expected for... Not bad, but as to be expected for Shion and Shuna. Gobta. That laugh is kind of reminiscent of what I'm feeling. It's like old Victorian swimsuit. I mean, due to the androgynous nature of Rimuru, and the fact that he got changed with Gobta in the tent, I think that's a trade-off. The biggest question is, why did the others there allow Gobta to even attend? I mean, we don't have some of the other characters on their little outing. The question is, if this was part of the main series, then we'd expect something to kick off while at the beach. But this is Slime Diaries, so I'm expecting the cliche, like, traditional beach events. Splashing around in the sea, building some stuff, maybe even the summer watermelon thing. I do like the light refraction from the glass of the water there. Lie. So, I have a question. If they are all within Rimuru and able to see the outside world and view it in real time, not through his eyes? I mean, yeah, I know Rimuru senses the world through magic, but why are they viewing it the same as us? Well, when water is involved. But the garment itself probably isn't. Actually, it was made by those in the town. Of course, it's going to be great protection. Yeah, I mean, look at you two now. Like, I like the music for the before version. And now... know who you're talking to when you're saying about those who are less evolved or less intelligent. Don't look. He's feeling so self-conscious now for an... If everyone in the world could see what their great terror of Veldora, how he was acting. I think we know why. You can't disappoint them now. What are you doing with your hands? Gobta, I don't think that was said in a way to where you meant to idolise them. I have a feeling that Gobta is going to be the one to put them on at the end. Oh, yeah, he... At least he's going to get some exercise from swimming back to shore. I knew I liked that dragon girl. Dragon newt. See, she's so innocent in all of this. And compared to her usual duties, yeah, I don't think just messing around on... It's best not to mention that. You're going swimming again. He's not wrong, but he's going swimming again. I mean, if nothing else, we have to celebrate Gobta's resilience. Yep, there... Oh, Let's remember that even the simple act of splashing around in the sea they have to restrain themselves, otherwise they'll deplete the area of water. At least they're enjoying themselves. I don't think there's any saving him anymore. Gobta is 140% water. Taking it a bit slower, enjoying it in his own way. How was that so close to shore? It's gonna be a feast. Now, what's he dreaming of? I wouldn't put that so close to your face, Gobta. We won't know which is which. You. The thing is, even if she misses, the shockwave will be enough to rupture it completely. You're taking this a bit more... Oh, she's not going to be able to hit it now. Well, you'll be able to find it no matter where it is. What happened to the stick? Yep. It's probably best not to think too much about it. Especially when Shion can apparently reduce a watermelon down to its quantum state. Splitting atoms is a simple task. Can't let anyone see what she's doing. The umbrella thing, putting her name alongside... alongside our man in the shadows. It depends on how good Rimuru membrane is. We don't want to see him melt away. So, Rimuru is like a slug. But a life without salt. How did it take him this long to figure it out? And is this you just not being invited to the beach? Just wait longer. If my inkling is correct, she's a great actress. I think having a Rimuru screensaver and it bouncing all around would be too bad. Kind of impressive. Are we not zooming out for a particular reason? Gathered in one area? He sees through her so well. I'm not surprised that she has that style outfit. You're scaring away the fish, Gobda. Quiet. He's enjoying things in his own way. Probably not in the same manner which Gobta is imagining. He escaped without punishment, which means he can only be biding his time. Looks like their fish is on the menu. I wonder why he didn't take him along. And inviting Gabaru means inviting all of his entourage. So kind of like Benimaru and his relationship with his sister. That was milk. Who's buying? Ah. He's found a... He's found a great friend in Benimaru there. No thanks. You know, roasting. Good attempt, Gobta. You could roast it, I guess. How long is that going to take? Rimuru jumping on that grenade for everyone. And that's why it's so delectable. Probably best not to let her know about that, though. How many stories is she going to... Did you see someone eavesdropping out there? And the fact that they are all like the remnants of the ogre village, of course they would both be quite like revere him and be critical. I mean, sure, you're now enjoying yourself and relaxing a bit, but you can... You know who's around. He took the cat with him. This is him on his time off. And not because you wanted her to have a good time. Not entirely false. Now, what is the cat called? That's the most pressing question right now. Does she have tiny little covers for her horns when she sleeps? Having nightmares? then why is Rimuru complaining if he's probably getting it free of charge? You wouldn't have expected this, like, maybe even a year ago. Lining up the future issues and troubles they will be having. But let's enjoy yourselves while the time allows. Good outlook to have. If you're able to smile and laugh through hardships. Well, you might be dealing with some troubling mental issues, but where's the rest of him? But there's no point wallowing in sorrow. Several times we've had a scene of just Rimuru and Ranga overlooking the scenery. I'm glad that they at least acknowledged at least someone is coated in sand. A fun beach journey that they've had. And I'm sure Ifrit and Valdora also enjoyed themselves. Despite new feelings of self-consciousness. And how many times are they going to try to dress Rimuru up in various outfits and costumes? Sometimes he goes along with it. You know, I think we all can't deny how valuable Gobta is in this. I mean, who else is going to be the comedic relief and punching bag for all of them? Oh. If he's not going to wear it, at least show their imaginations. I really don't like sand, but maybe I can be persuaded to go to the beach. And I was actually spot on there. Frolicking in the sea, building sandcastles, and splitting open Gobta's head. I mean, the watermelon. And having the old man swordmaster there to kind of balance out Gobta. Say, see? Not everyone is a deviant. Although I really didn't think that Slime Diaries is going to kick off this, like, budding feelings between the Dragon Newt and... sorry. The casual daily life is kind of getting overshadowed by it in the last couple of episodes. But in the previous one, we had the planting of all the crops, and then there was the drought and damage to them. remember, strong heat and sun, while enjoyable, causes a lot of problems for other people. But we can forget about them and go to the beach. But I don't believe Rimuru is going to make the same mistake all too many times. Ignoring the Dryad will come at quite an expense soon. I wonder if at any point during this series we're going to get some of the other people, like the Dwarven King coming down for a visit. Or the heroes. But I'm sure you're eager to see what's coming up in the next episode, and luckily you don't have to wait too long. But if you do want to take a break, you may want to make sure you don't miss out in the future. If you think I deserve it, and if you've got the time, consider subscribing to the channel. And obviously, unless we want to start some sort of civil war down in the comments, I don't believe we should mention which outfit was the best. There is a correct answer, though. Take care of yourselves, though. See you in the next one. If you would like to go to the serene beach, which is probably the furthest thing away from my channel possible, consider joining onto my Patreon. And whether it be fishing, building sandcastles, or swimming your way back to shore after a vicious beating, I'm sure after a long day we can all just sit back and watch more anime, which is basically why we're here in the first place. So I need to thank Sal, Electric Ant, Arthea, Noku, Raywin, Shiwan, Mecha, Matt, Stinsfire, Jennifer Rojas, Girly1234W, Kite, Saltytron, Cardboard, Dark Shadow 7899, Maurizio Lascano, and everyone else. And honestly, I have to be grateful that somehow this hasn't turned into a bloodbath.